Hello veterans, welcome to VC World guys. If you're into the channel, click the like and subscribe right now, man. So Dillian the Body Snatcher White defeated Oscar Kaboom Rivas. I mean, what can I say? That fight was a very intriguing fight, a very interesting one for that matter, because DILLIAN WHYTE actually showed what it's all about, in this fight, man. I have to give credit to Oscar Rivas. This guy, looking at his physique, you would say maybe in the 5th round he would gas out, but this guy never gassed out. I don't know if VADA testing, was conducted, but even if it wasn't, I was just say a guy as muscular like this, should gas out maybe in a 6 or 7 rounds, man. But he never did. In fact, this guy grew stronger as the fight went on. He dropped DILLIAN WHYTE, and that was very surprising. He dropped DILLIAN WHYTE with some good combination, but I think DILLIAN WHYTE allowed that to happen, but DILLIAN WHYTE was kind of backing up, and that is not a good thing to back up. DILLIAN WHYTE was trying to reserve his energy, and he actually wanted to work on a jab. He did what he had to do, work on the jab, use his footwork. I have to say that I'm very impressed by DILLIAN WHYTE's footwork, improved footwork, and also his jab. Like his jab, that double jab is just too good, so too sweet to watch whenever he does it. Like whenever he threw those jabs, you like it. That double left jab. That double left jab is very, very sweet. And that double left jab actually gave Oscar Rivas problem. He did some real damage to his left eye and almost got it fucked up. Oscar Rivas fed that, but Oscar Rivas, to his credit, kept fighting, took lots of punishment. I mean, he got hit by devastating shots from White. Remember when Chisora got hit by that? Chisora went down. But DILLIAN WHYTE could not land the left hook because White did not actually give him the chance to do so. I'm just thinking about the fight between Oscar Rivas and Chisora, how that fight will be like. If that fight actually happens, that will be a firework fight, because Chisora brings nothing but war and aggression and pressure, and it's going to be very interesting. So I think White fighting a guy like Chisora actually gave him the experience to control guys like Oscar Rivas. Oscar Rivas came in, his main target was to knock DILLIAN WHYTE out, to embarrass DILLIAN WHYTE, but DILLIAN WHYTE kept it very simple and kept our jabbing. Oscar Rivas, he actually fought Rivas very well. I'm impressed by DILLIAN WHYTE, and also looking at DILLIAN WHYTE's amateur record. He only had like 7 fights, 7 amateur fights, 7 amateur fights. While Oscar Rivas had about 100 something plus, and also Oscar Rivas beat Ruiz Jr. in amateurs. He beat Ruiz Jr. in amateurs. So this guy was undefeated, and I kind of wondered why he took this fight, because I looked at Oscar Rivas, record, and I said, this guy right here is gonna be a problem. you know, he could defeat Dillian White. And you look at this guy, I mean, physique alone, he has some devastating power, but he could not really trouble Dillian White that much. You know, Dillian White kept this guy on a bay with a jab. You know, Dillian White is now the interim WBC champ. He has an interim belt right now, so he's now the mandatory for Deontay Wilder. So we'll see what happens. Shout out to Oscar Rivas and Dillian White. Both of those guys, they are heroes. I mean, they are warriors. White all showed tonight that he's one hell of a fighter. He's one guy who really wants to, hurt you, but also who really knows that, listen, boxing is all about, sportsmanship. While watching the fight, I was very, very anxious. Especially when Dillian White got knocked down, I was like, is this over or what? Nah, Dillian White, get up. So the new things I've seen in Dillian White, the new improved stuff I've seen in Dillian White is, one, his footwork has improved. Okay, his footwork has improved. His double left jab has improved a lot. His body, let's say, body target, punch has improved, but that had no effect on Oscar Rivas. I don't know how Oscar Rivas took those body shots. I mean, can you imagine that body shots going through some people? I mean, that will actually give some people, problems, because Dillian White is known as the body snatcher. He's a guy who knows how to target the body. He's a guy who definitely can weaken you on the body. I think that weakened Oscar Rivas, but Oscar Rivas never showed it. You never saw it, but I think in the later rounds, Oscar Rivas felt it. I think he felt it once and backed up, because they didn't want to receive more punishment with Dillian White. Like, Oscar Rivas had every boxing fan who want to see Whitewater fight anxious because he could have just come in and spoil the tea, like spoil everything, plans. So I'm very, very happy that Dillian White got through this. Oscar Rivas is a problem for any heavyweight and could possibly beat many heavyweights right now, man. His chin is just solid, and I think he's never been down, in his professional career. White wobbled him, almost dropped him. I cannot really call it knockdown, so that was a great fight from Dillian White. Now he's the mandatory challenger for Wilder. Wilder, not knowing this, I don't know how he's going to feel, because next year he must fight Dillian White or risk, losing that title. But I think Wilder will want to fight Dillian White anyway. I just don't know if Wilder can win. Imagine that you hear of amateur boxing, taking the fight to a pulse bid and outbid Heyman, because we all know that there's money in the UK. Wilder don't really want to fight. He don't really want to fight in the UK. But when you took it to pulse bid and all the stuff like that, and his team cannot win it, what happens? Maybe there's only one to fight to be in America. Who knows? See what happens, man. That was a very good fight. And once again, Dillian White has done it. Congrats to Dillian White, and kudos to Oscar Kaboom Rivas, man. He showed one hell of a heart in this fight. Congrats to both warriors. So guys, like the video, share. Did you enjoy it? In your scorecards, who was winning and who won? My scorecard, I feel like Dillian White won because he landed the more accurate shots. Boxing is not about throwing lots of punches. It's about hitting the target, and Dillian White did do that. And did it successfully. So like the video, guys, share, give it us below, and subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram at Box Illustrator right here, Box Illustrator for news update. Follow me on Twitter at Boxing Block and as well on Facebook at Boxing Block. Guys, stay blessed, stay hungry, stay humble. Cheers.